Let's go on an adventure, this time to the world's third largest island, Borneo, which is shared with Indonesia, Malaysia, and the country of Brunei. But we're going to head from my current home in Malaysia directly to Kuching, which is the capital city of that part of Borneo, and also the home to Bako National Park.
Well, you never know who you're going to run into at the beach here. So those are the young. I guess this is mom, and these are bearded pigs. So the interesting thing is, look at the male.
Okay, I'm sorry to be unkind, but you're just not that good looking. Not too sexy.
You can just see the tusk poking up out of his mouth there. You would not want to mess with that guy. I think best to back away. I won't get too close because they might not like being observed, but it looks like Dad wants some more little piglets. Mom seems unfazed. I didn't notice any foreplay. Come on, right in front of the kids? Can't you imagine how emotionally damaging this is going to be? Uh-oh, looks like group sex shaping up here. Here comes another male. Oh, maybe they're going to have a fight. She's twitching a little. I hope that means she enjoyed it. No, number one is saying she's mine. Uh-oh. You back off. So she must be an estrus giving off pheromones that say, I'm ready, I'm ready. A lot of tail wagging. Yeah, he's definitely saying, this is my territory, you get out of here. I don't care how good she smells. Huh. Oh. Number two is going to have a go. Group sex. So he's got that beautiful nose. Smells her. Yep, she's ready. So although these pigs are quite habituated to humans because we're right at the park headquarters, emotions are running high, and it would definitely not be wise for me to get any closer. And it looks like the two males are negotiating. And they glance over my way periodically to see, is this guy interfering? Does he want in here too? How interesting, he's blocking her entry. Number one is. So number two, even though he wants in, number one is blocking him. Okay, this is probably a good time for me to leave. Have fun. Hope you get things worked out.
Okay, that's enough pig sex. Let's go into the forest.
You can see its baby clinging.
The naturalist explained that we might be disappointed that we didn't get close-up shots of the orangutans, but he was happy because the purpose of this wildlife center is to rehabilitate injured or orphaned orangutans, and if they don't come around for close-up shots, that means they're living totally on their own in the forest. So, yes, I turned to the internet, but at least this is what the guys look like that have been rehabilitated. So now let's go see some proboscis monkeys. The rainforests of Borneo are the only place you'll find proboscis monkeys. Now they're not good looking, but you hear a crash in the trees up high, and you see the branches starting to move, and you hope you're going to see one. And then there's a flash. In this case, I saw 4 adults and 3 young ones, but you never really get close.
I can hear the trees crashing in that general direction, and you see the trees shake and you hear the crashing and you know they're there, but it's so hard to spot them.
You just get glimpses. If you were up close, you'd say, these are peculiar looking guys. That's the proboscis monkey. Okay, so maybe the proboscis monkeys aren't so good looking, but what about the silvered langurs? They're a different story.
You can just hear Mom saying, "Come on, little one, grab on."
Well, sure, the bearded pigs and various monkeys get all the attention, but what impressed me most about Bako is the abundance of wildlife. Wherever you looked, there was a snake or some creature, some centipede, something interesting, sometimes where you least expect it.
Okay, well, it's not a proboscis monkey, but this guy seems to be lost. Let's just see.
Well, if you've ever been around macaque monkeys, you know they're cute looking, but they're dangerous and they're smart, very clever, and aggressive. They can work zippers.
Well, let's see who's having lunch. And if you could see there, she's got baby clinging. And baby's tail is wrapped around. Oh, hey, 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 hey! Yeah, but I'll go back, but she's unzipping it. Well, if this isn't a time to count your blessings. Proboscis monkeys on the trail. Bearded pigs back at the campsite. These eroded limestone formations. Well, I sure love creating my adventures.